Everybody, my name is Timo Pastila. I'm the CEO and founder of AinaK, which is a spin-off of Key. AinaK disrupts industrial sales by mixed reality software. AinaK means glasses, but we don't make glasses. We make software for smart glasses and for mobile devices. Picture in your mind a customer, an industrial sales guy who is actually trying to make a sale of his machine. The one which is in the left on this picture, it's not actually a real machine there, it's a virtual machine, which is shown there by our software. The guy needs to sell it to the customer, and not just to visualize it, because seeing is believing, but also to be able to understand, okay, does it fit there? Because in the industrial sales, you are in really messy environments. And you can try to understand, does it fit here? How does it fit here? And what's the kind of how does it work there? And with our software, you can not just visualize it to see it, how it actually fits there. You can move it and try to see how it goes there. But you can also measure the environment and even make 3D scans of the environment, which are very critical because you easily make errors actually when you are trying we are going on site, we are doing multiple site visits there, you are making errors there. But this is something you can do also offline then. Timing is critical in any business. We have been building this technology and studying the markets during the past 2 years. And now we see it as a time, we have been doing it under a company named Key, and now we are spinning it off as a new company name, and the company name is AinaK. And we are looking for the investment for AinaK, which is focusing on this business. AinaK new team combines business-to-business experience as well as young, innovative technology talent. We are already a very international team as well. We have nationalities from Finland, India, and Singapore. So the software is about software sales and installation planning, and it's for mobile device, smart glasses, and about visualizing and analyzing the environments. And it's a software application which our customers use in retrofits and renovations for the product sales and installation planning. So in this way, they can provide wow for their customers. And not just that, they can also reduce the sales cycle and minimize the errors, which are really critical in this project. They can be really costly if they make an error there, for example, in the measurements. We already have a global traction here. These names are real. We are talking with these companies. In the top segment, you can see companies who are already not just us reaching to them, but they are also reaching to us. Just as an example, within the next 2 weeks, we have been invited in May to go to Germany to meet the automotive industry giants. So we are going to talk with Daimler and Porsche there, for example. And in the middle segment, you can see companies who are simply willing to go for the product whenever it's scalable and ready to use. And then we have already piloting paying customers. We bring their subscription business model to the market so that we can make it really simple and easy for the customers to buy and scalable for any kind of size of customer. And we bring their basic features as a simple package and then pro version with the more advanced features. Our competitive advantage is simply in making all this plug and play. This is what our customers ask for. Make it productional, and we take it into use. This is what we are doing, because nobody else is doing it. We have unique IPR, especially in the how to use this technology, especially in the smart glasses when you have the user experience design. The sales growth is driven by the fact that every company in this world wants to have a digital twin of their product. And once they have a digital twin, it's just simple plug and play to use it with our product so that they can visualize to their customers and use it on the customer side. We are obviously going to burn money because this is a global high-tech business, but this is why we are here, to look for funding. So we expect in the next years to need capital of 3 million, but here we are only seeking for 500,000 to finalize the product, to make a global product launch, and build sales channels. And of that 500,000, 250K we can get as a public funding from Finnish state. And then we're seeking for 250K of private funding. And we also have already discussions with investors who are interested in syndicating. And the last but not least in this business, exit via trade sale is really a great opportunity. We see there a lot of, if you look at these names, they're going to scream for this technology soon to get it in-house. It's going to be an interesting ride. And we already have discussions which are pointing to that direction. So happy to join the ride together with you, and happy to take any questions from you.
First question.
Yes.
You mentioned spin-off, but maybe this is for later, but the relationship with the mother company, I mean, the employees are working also for the other company or not? Or
no, we are going to focus solely on this business of AinaK.
Yeah.
That's for
second question. I'm not familiar with this term. You mentioned WOW and digital twin. What does that mean?
Okay, so the wow means basically you are making people to say wow, which means that, okay, you're really impressed, which is actually true. Our customers, they're really impressed when they see our product demos. And digital twin means that if you have any technology product, for example, this here, you would have, for example, 3D model of that, which you could use for any purpose in any kind of, for example, with this kind of mixed reality software, or maybe in VR, in any kind of ways. That will be a trend for any product, whether they are selling airplanes, cars, ships, whatever, buildings. Everybody will have a digital twin of their product for physical products. That's a reality.
The final product will be a standard package or tailor-made for the users?
We see their standard package. Of course, some of the enterprise customers might want to have some customization, which we are open to, depending, of course, on the effort and so on, so that it's still a product business.
So maybe you can be a little bit more specific about the spin-off from this key oil. As I understood, that's a spin-off.
Yeah.
So what's being spun off? And like what are the licensing deals? What's the cap table after that?
Right. Starting from the cap table, it would be two founders, basically myself and Aditya Premi. And then for what comes to the licensing, there is actually, it's not finalized, the spin-off yet, but it's something that will be some kind of licensing deal from the old company, which will be very good terms basically for the AinaK, because this old company is also it's actually owned by myself. So there's nothing weird there. We can go into details if you want to hear about those, but anyways.
But basically you don't have any ownership from key shareholders?
We have been also considering that option, but because investors want to have clean cap tables, we most probably will go with the idea that there will be some simple licensing deal. Only.
But you will, you as an owner of key, what's your interests?
My interest is the key is something that it probably will exist on paper, and it might have some old businesses serving old customers by other people who are there. But my interest is to grow this AinaK business, and that's clearly it's very clear.
Business of
mobile and web apps, simply for business-to-business customers.
What has been the pilots, and what is the essence of those two pilots? And if you have made like 20,000 euros as current sales, that doesn't mean then that each of those two pilots have paid like 10,000?
Well, actually, the other one of them is just about to start, and the other one is something like 20,000. So that's the reality.
So you have made sales 20,000 with two pilots or with one?
Practically, actually, the other one is just about to start, so there's not too much sales on that one yet. So it's just about to start. Sorry?
So it's 20,000 on one customer, basically.
Practically, yes.
And that was not kind of co-engineering or something. That was like, I don't know, what kind of fee was it?
It's practically, that's R&D kind of collaboration deal, which
so it's like they pay for your engineering?
Practically, yes. And where we can actually also help us to develop the product further for us.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.